Hi, this is Nancy Wakeman, and in this video, we're going to cover pet registration. When you are working with SCIA and doing new client registration, one of the screens you come to is household pet registration. The default is no. If the individual has a pet, you want to say yes, and then you've got some choices here. You can complete the pet intake, which we recommend doing if at all possible, or if you're super busy and just can't do it, then you can defer it. I'm going to complete now so that you can see how to do this. So when you select complete now, you get a little window here that allows you to put in the pet's name. And Fluffy is a cat. Now, this is where it gets kind of interesting. So, pet location, you've got 6 choices here. Okay, you've got at the shelter site or in the shelter vicinity. You've got off-site and emergency animal shelter or at friend and family boarding, and you've got left at pre-disaster residence, and you've got missing. Now, left at pre-disaster residence and missing are going to give you the same choices. So when you say missing or left at pre-disaster residence, you're going to get a question that asks if, and you should ask this of the individual, would you like to share this information with government agencies that are responsible for animal search and rescue? And if they say yes, then the information about this missing pet or the pet that was left at the pre-disaster address will be handed off to the people that are doing animal rescue. If you come back and say they are off-site at friends or family boarding facility or at an emergency animal shelter, you don't get any other questions. We assume that everything's copacetic. If you say at shelter site or in shelter vicinity, you get a larger set of questions you want to answer. Does the pet have any urgent medical needs? So say Fluffy got burned paws, right? And needs to see a vet. Do you have the supplies that you need? And this is like crates and food and leashes and bowls, etc. If you say no, you want to enter what is missing. And then you do want to give the owner guidance that it is their job to care for the pet during their time at the shelter. And that basically means they have to go see them, they have to walk them or clean cages, they have to feed them, etc. So you want to provide that guidance to the pet owner. And then there's 3 basic questions here, health questions. Up to date on vaccinations, yes or no? Spayed or neutered, yes or no? And pregnant, yes or no? And once you have completed that, then you're going to scroll just a little further down to the continue button. If they have more than one pet, you can hit the add new pet button here. Otherwise, you hit continue. If you have chosen to defer and finish later, and I'm in the middle of doing a client intake now, so that's why you get this screen. If you choose to defer and enter later, you will get basically the same set of information, the same set of questions. So either you enter it on the spot or you come back and enter them later. And that's how you do pet registration. Hope this has been helpful. Thank you.